Hello guys, it's Razor Wheels 2, and today I am coming out with a Glacor killing guide on the evolution of combat, just to help the guys that are new to the evolution of combat, want to try out some new boss monsters, but don't want to get wrecked in the process. I know that can be frustrating and just kind of annoying. So if you are watching this guide for the first time, have never watched or never killed Glacors, take it step by step, and because you are going to get killed pretty fast if you don't know what to do, what abilities to use, and other things. So let's get started off with the inventory. I've got the fire runes and the air runes. I had that backwards there. For the fire surge spell, you can also use the fire wave, but obviously, what level is that? 75 to 95. It's not as good. But if you can use a potion to get up to 95, totally recommend it. You'll hit tons more damage, and it's all better in the long run. So, and in my what else in my inventory? I have some extreme potions, prayer renewals, prayer potions, shark for healing, and I have the Titan con scrolls. Um, with the Fire Titan, you can obviously use a unicorn also. That helps tremendously more. And let's see, I think that's all for the inventory. Ignore the loot that I have in my inventory. I was just killing some Glacors as I attempted to record this multiple times. And for the gear, we have the Vampirism Aura. Oops, well, I've got it activated now. We have full Arums, obviously Virtus, which I doubt most people would use at Glacors, and Ganodermic is much better. But I'm going old school. I'm using Arums, and people on the internet can just deal with it. The Ganodermic is much better defense against these guys, but I am really proficient at in killing them, and it doesn't affect me as much. I've got the Amulet of Fury, Ceradoman Cape, any of the capes, God capes used, work perfectly. You get these from the Wilderness Bank and level 50. You just jump in that pool in the water and you get there and you go through all these cutscenes, but I'm not here to explain that. Culminancer Gloves 10, also known as the Barrow's Gloves. I think the ones from uh, Dominion Tower work pretty well also. I don't know if they also go in the weapon slot now like the Goliath gloves do, but honestly, this is what I use. Um, Infinity Boots, great magic bonus, and I have the Ring of Wealth. You can also use a Seer's Ring to a switch of Ring of Wealth. The Ring of Wealth gives you a higher chance of getting um, the boots or shards of Armidal, better drop rate in general. You'll also get this note saying at the bottom of the screen, your Ring of Wealth shines brightly. And yeah, so let's see. We'll go to the abilities. I use Rack, Com Combust right here, and then Impact, Dragon Breath, Anticipation, Asphyxiate, Metamorphosis, Omni Power, Tsunami, and Regenerate. Now, explanation of these abilities. Rack is basically a normal magic ability that will do, I think it's 120% more damage than your normal spell, and it recharges really, really fast. It's like 2 seconds, so you can constantly be using that. The impact will stun your opponent. That's not necessary, but it also does 188% more damage than your average spell or your average fire spell, which is what they are weak to. If you didn't notice, they are ice creatures. Um, Next we have Combust, which will do a damage over time effect, or also known as a bleed effect, which does quite a bit of damage depending on what level your magic is, how far away, and I'll explain all that later. Dragon Breath against the minions that will pop out. Anticipation. This is not necessarily needed, but I use it to help get my adrenaline bar up to at least threshold, because there is a combination of doing it that will easily get you to threshold and eventually to ultimate faster. Asphyxiate will stun for 6 seconds on your opponent, but you're also holding your hand out and choking them for 6 seconds for a ton of damage, which is awesome. Metamorphosis, if I am facing the Enduring Glacor, which I will explain later, just to hit more on him. Omni Power to do tons of damage as one single shot, up to I think it's 4 or 5,000 that I've hit, which is incredible if you look at my life points right now. Tsunami, I use that to help kill the minions faster if I do get an ultimate, and regenerate when I just need some health back and I have a full adrenaline bar. Now, as a little touch at the for the end of this kill, I am going to be getting 97 magic, which, it's not a 99, but it's still pretty darn cool to get a magic level as we start this. So, first of all, you want to pot up. I am already potted up, so I don't need to. Oh, and I forgot to explain the prayers. Um, Definitely soul split. Soul split all the way. You're probably not going to last as long without soul split. Um, yes, it is 92 prayer. It's really expensive, but it's well worth it. You'll make it back with the boots that you get. So it's really darn worth it. You can use leech magic if you don't have torment yet, which is 95, which is they've got the new abilities. So you got melee, range, and mage. Obviously, the mage one is what you're gonna use. Now you can use either both or just one. So you can use soul split if you're at low HP, but you don't want to waste your prayer. But you can use torment if you're high HP and you're not going to be hurt anytime soon. Um, so let's start up with Torment, and we'll just do both just for the video's sake. I'm going to heal up with the Titan Con scrolls to above normal, and we're going to start attacking this Glacor. So the way you want to use your abilities is Rack, because it recharges really fast. Then use your other ability and move back to Rack. So it's a constant back and forth motion between the abilities. And with this combination of abilities, you can easily get up to Asphyxiate and start suffocating this Glacor. And now the minions have spawned, you want to attack the Enduring Glacor, or Glacite, excuse me, also a minion, and you want to run behind this rock. This rock is in the middle of the cavern. There we go, got a bit frozen there. And now I'll explain the minions. We've got the Unstable minion, the Enduring, and the Sapping minion. Um, the Sapping minion will lower your prayer, so I'm going to kill him here real quick. They're all weak to fire, so no need to change. There we go. Got 97 magic. Then we have the Unstable Glacite and the Enduring Glacite. Now, whichever Glacite you kill last, their ability will go to the Mother Glacor. So, I already killed the Sapping one, so I don't have to worry about that affecting the Glacor while he... Oops, my prayer dropped. Say this one thing, why you usually keep one prayer on. Next, I'm gonna kill the Enduring Glacor. So, the Mother ability does not last forever. But you might be thinking why I keep the Unstable Glacite. Because, as you can see, I can run away from his attacks. He can only hurt me in a 1 square radius. So, his stats are not raised with the Enduring Glacor, so it's better all together because you are going to be standing away from him unless you want to use Dragon Breath, but I don't recommend it. So, I'm going to use the ultimate to kill him real quick here. Let's see if that'll kill him. Oh, close. As you can see, I hit a really high damage there. And we got Steam Runes and Blue Charms, so pretty efficient. One thing I did want to show you guys was one of the boots drops that I did get. I have gotten 2 boot drops so far, but I did sell one because I needed some cash for some supplies. The boots that I did get are Steadfast and the Glaven boots. So they're pretty cool. It's awesome to see them on the ground, and it only took me around 70 kills to do it, which is just awesome. And if you guys don't believe me, and I think I just bought it, well, let me pull up my screen here and my adventure log, and we'll scroll down. and there we go. I found a pair of Glaven boots. So, yeah, I've been doing a lot of Glacors here. But if you don't believe me, there you go. I found a pair of Glaven boots. It's really easy to get. Um, Also, shards of Ormito, which they don't sell, but if you um, combine them into a staff at 100 shards or grind them, you can get a ton of cash. If you guys don't know, the Ormito staff is one of the best staffs in the game, and it does. Um, it's worth like 10 mil or something, so you can make money off of that also. The dust, each one of these shards is 160k ish when you grind it into dust. Alright, Titan, you don't have to freak out there. Um, and that's pretty much it for the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. One thing I did want to tell you about is the new series I'm gonna be starting is Road to 1,000 Glacor kills. You probably saw my adventures log. I've been booking it out and gotten around 70-ish kills so far. So lots of loot to come, and you guys get to see. I'll price check it after each 100 kills, and you guys will get to see the charms, what the loot so far. No, I'm not going to be including the Glaven boots just because I don't want to start it off too wealthy-ish, I guess you could say. But, you know, so that's what I'm going to be doing for my upcoming series. I might upload one every 1 week or 2 weeks, depending on how much school is interfering with videos. But I will try my best to get it out. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.